What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mario back again. It's been a while. I've been busy. I'll get you guys updated on that stuff. But if you haven't heard, there is a new Suits Absolute Power update I put out the day for this video yesterday. If you look at the current date of this video, and it was just a battle update, really. It was kind of like, I added 2 new enemies that were not added to the game originally, mostly just because we didn't know where to put them, and then we forgot. So they were actually already made. You could have actually, if you used the developer console, you could get into the thing, into the battles. But regardless, that update's now out. If you want to replay suits and test out how the skills work now, because they've changed a lot. Most of them have changed and have been balanced. But anyway, next part of the news is Game 19. Game 19, what's going on with it? What's going on? Well, you can see you have a great main menu. It's really nice looking. Oh wait, it's just like the same main menu. Except it's not. It's not the same main menu. Fooling you guys. Well, actually, I'm not fooling you guys, because I was showing off the 3D version, which, by the way, well, we'll get into that later. But I just want to show you guys this menu. It's really great. Godot has been, it just made it so much easier to make these menus. Like, I can load these games. I can change the audio. You can hear me now. It's really great. But for now, we don't want that high. There we go. Yeah, so it's got a lot of like nice little settings here. Very basic, honestly. Like, we don't really need all that many settings. But yeah, let's just start a new game, guys. And look, we got this beautiful like video playback, which is great because GameMaker does not support video playback, but we had to do it anyway, using extensions. And oh wow, what happened? What happened? Well, if you're not on the Discord, which we have the link down in the description, please join our Discord. You would have known by now that Gamma 19 has moved to being back to a 2D game. Except this time it's 2D in Godot. Why is that? Why did we decide to do that? We were promising a 3D game. Well, first we were promising a 2D game, then we're like, hey, 3D game, how about that? People seem to be pretty positive towards it. Well, let's just say I was working on a video talking about all the 3D stuff we're doing, and I was making a shader, an outline shader, that would make this game make it a little bit more cartoony, and all that. Well, long story short, we were all looking at it, and Gabe was like, this looks bad. And I said, I agree. This isn't really looking like how we really want it to look. And we came to the conclusion that we just should just stick to 2D. Really, we really need to stick to 2D. The game was designed 2D first. It should stay that way. And so the challenge was now just making a 2D game, which in Godot luckily isn't too difficult. At least, we were learning how to do 3D, and we moved back. And honestly, the code to make this player move around and do all the stuff is the same as the 3D code, other than changing the vector 3s into vector 2Ds. So, 2-dimensional vectors from 3-dimensional to 2-dimensional, actually pretty simple. And Godot basically uses the same functions thing. And yeah, there is this annoying enemy that is chasing me. Well, barely chasing me. Kind of just attached. I'm just going to disable him for now, which, if you didn't know, Godot can do that. You didn't see what I just did, but I went into the editor and just said, hey, make this guy invisible. And that's the greatest thing. Godot, you can make changes on the fly. You make a build, you run up like a little build, debug build like this, and then you can just edit the code. Now, sometimes you have to reset the whole game depending on how big the change is. But a lot of times if it's like, hey, let me just change this value real quick, or let me just add a line of code here, it works great. And development is going to be so much faster now with that. Because with GameMaker, it was basically, okay, I test something out. And this is the reason why Suits 2 was really buggy, because it got really annoying having to be like, all right, let me make a bunch of changes, and then go ahead and start testing those changes out. then you forget a change, or there was like something that's like, oh, minuscule for this, say I make 5 changes, change 1 needed a bit of a adjustment, so I stopped the game, basically closed the game, went in the editor, started putting that like change. It was like, oh, let me just increase this value by 1, right? But the thing is, I now have to rebuild the game, which takes like 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how large the game gets. Once you build the first build, it takes definitely less time, but it's still like a few minutes to. It could be like 2 minutes, which you might be like, oh, it's not a lot, but that's 2 minutes of your time just for one change. And yes, I could just go through all the changes, but my brain will then get like forget, and then But regardless, it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, I love Godot. I love Godot now. I will shill Godot. It is great. It's gonna get better, and it's free. So GameMaker, you can go. Yo-Yo Games, you guys can go bankrupt for all I care, because now they've switched to the subscription model. I just don't understand that. Regardless, look at this. Now we can change. Let's look at the lighting. The lighting is a big improvement. The game doesn't look super washed out anymore because my lighting system in GameMaker is kind of crap, but Godot's built-in lighting system is way better. I had to modify it though so that it can, work with Gamma 19, because, we have depth. So as you can see, this light source here is behind the player, and when you get behind it, now it's in front of the player. So it took me a while to figure that out, but hey, whatever. And we got Bloom. It's great. I love it. And this guy's still back. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm starting to develop the enemies now. I was kind of focusing on a lot of things like the menus and which also, by the way, depth of field right here to make it blurry. It looks like very professional. Our options menu, again, did you see the text? It's great. Load, save. You can make saves out the wazoo. Guys, if you're a big save scum kind of person, like, you love just doing that. If you're a manly badass hero who likes to make a ton of saves, or any just RPG maker game player, like, dude, you're gonna love this. You are going to love this. This is no joke. This is literally, you can just keep making saves. There's a scroll bar. Thank you, Godot, again, for the scroll bar. Just load that save. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Boom. We did it. Yeah, so I'm really happy. It's coming out really good, great. I mean, like, Collision. Look at that, guys. Come on. Like, this is just great. Oh, man. I know. I'm just kind of rambling on. Honestly, I was trying to do a scripted video beforehand, and I just can't. Guys, I'm sorry. I prefer just rambling, and you guys just listen to it. Hopefully, that attracts enough of an audience to give a shit. But look at that. Look at the bloom. Look at how that the lighting is just so dynamic there with the bloom. Just makes the... Oh, man. So easy. This engine just makes everything so much. And the thing is, it's still going to take some time before we get the next demo done. Basically, it's just going to be the first demo, but in Godot. And then the second demo, which will be on Steam, is actually going to be this whole area that you played already. If you haven't played the demo, it's on HIO. Go ahead and test it out. Plus a so this is like the first level, first chapter, I guess you can think of it. First and second chapter are gonna be free to play. So that's a lot because it's kind of it's quite a bit. So yeah, not that we're trying to copy, Mr. Tobias McFox. We're with the chapter 1, chapter 2 thing. We're just kind of that was our original plan. Just, hey, let's just release like this demo. Then the Steam release demo will be like the better demo. That way we get more people attracted to it once we put it on Steam. It's more of a strategy thing, really. But yeah. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, concerns, just post. Well, better if you join the Discord and just kind of like let us know. What do you like to see in Gamma 19? I mean, if you haven't played the demo, which I still would recommend playing the GameMaker demo that we have on HIO, which I'll put a link down in the description. Just because it's basically just what this is going to be, but this is going to be cooler looking. Just better. Oh, wait. Before I actually... And I'm reaching my 10-minute mark. I don't want to go past that, really. But before I go, I just want to show you guys something. I'm going to go in this room real quick. Okay. Let me turn. Oh, that's loud. Okay. So you can hear that, right? So a really cool thing Godot we can do, which, you know, I'm gonna just, again, praise them for this. We have so much control over the audio now. Like, so as you can hear, audio's pretty, like, normal. We're in this closed room. Now let's go in this big open cave. Yeah. We got reverb. Ever heard of it? Yeah, no, it's great. It's really great. I mean, God. Just go back. There's so many things we could do with the audio too, and it's just great. So dynamic audio, you know, like effects like this, like guys, I'm so excited. Like, I mean, I know I don't sound like that excited, maybe a little. Man, I can't wait to see this game actually like done. Like this feel like, you know, compared to Suits 2, and I look back and work on Suits 2 my free time, I just hate it. I really do. I might consider remaking Suits 2 in this engine, honestly. Like, it's just, but that just takes a lot of time. But hey, by the time I'm done with this game, that could just probably take no time because I just use a lot of assets from here and a lot of the code here and just recycle it because hey, why not? Anyway, with that, guys, I'm gonna head out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't subscribed, I don't blame you. We don't really post that much. I'm trying to post often, but it's hard to. But yeah, stay frosty, guys.